Good evening, my name is Garrett, and welcome to The Last Call. Tonight's final drink is Black Beak Triple Threat Irish Whiskey, coming in at a 40% ABV. Now, for full disclosure, this bottle was sent over for us to take a look at and a review, so just keeping that transparency open. So when it comes to Black Beak, they are actually somewhat of a newer player in the Irish space when it comes to spirits. Not only are they doing gin and whiskey, but they also are doing some rum as well. On top of that, they are doing pretty big things on their brewery side as well. And I've noticed that a lot of times your brewers do some really cool things in the whiskey world. And I've had a few of their offerings, and I've actually went out and purchased them because they are just phenomenal to kind of sip on and experience. This is their newest bottle to their lineup, which is Triple Threat. So what they're actually doing here is a blend of 3 different barrels: ex-bourbon, ex-sherry, and virgin American oak to come up with this new profile. So let's just see how this one goes and jump into things. I am a sucker for their bottles. The granulate effect on here is really cool, and just a very striking bottle. Kind of uncommon for Irish whiskey to see something kind of unique like this. I love it. Anyways, as always, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, hang around for a bit, become a member if you'd like. If you're interested in some individual reviews over Black Beak, those links will be up above and down below, along with a link to their website, so you can check them out for yourself, learn a little bit about their process, and maybe hunt yourself down some bottles. They are coming to more markets. I'm able to find them here in Indiana now. I've seen them in Ohio and all around. So it's awesome to see. Especially in today's game, like spirits themselves, trying to get on the shelf, really hard market to get into. Beautiful golden color. Yeah, just a nice light golden color on there. Alrighty, let's go for notes. Ooh, yeah, I like that already. Very sweet and spicy. Right away, the dark sherry notes are showing up. Getting this little bit of like fig and a little bit of brown sugar in there. That must be coming from that ex-bourbon cask. A little sweet, buttery, almost buttery cookie, like the shortbread cookie that Irish is known to have. You're getting a little bit of that in there. Those virgin casks, beautiful soft sweetness going on from those. You're getting a little bit of spice from the oak and a little bit of spice from the sherry casks. We don't know what kind of sherry. Most places use Oloroso sherry casks, which wouldn't surprise me because it's got this little underlying nuttiness to it. But that is a beautiful, soft and sweet nose. I love the spice layers. Some creamy vanilla, some light drizzles of caramel. There's no youth to the nose at all. Like, if this is a younger whiskey, there's no like grain forward from the barley. It's a very sweet and very approachable nose. Your virgin casks are bringing in that oakiness with a little bit of spice. Your sherry casks are bringing in that darker fruit note. And then your ex-bourbon is bringing in that brown sugar kind of sweet characteristics there. I love the fruit layers going on. Like, everything is matching up to be a very good, very nice nose. No ABV, nothing harsh, no off notes. Totally approachable with some sweet characteristics if you're like Irish whiskey. Let's go for a sip. That is subtly soft, sweet, and approachable. This is a summer dram if I've ever wanted one. Getting that little bit of fruit sweetness right from the get-go, from the sherry casks, and then getting that kind of buttery, almost butterscotchy notes going on. It's sweet and inviting. A little bit of spiciness in there from the casks as well. That is good. I like that a lot. Getting kind of that dark fig, plum, a little bit of apple sweetness in there. It does have that bit of nuttiness again from that sherry cask. And then the spice characteristics, not only from the ex-bourbon, but from that virgin cask. Mixing together, kind of bringing across a little bit of cinnamon, kind of that wood spiciness. And that creamy vanilla mixing with the caramels, giving across that butterscotchy, kind of butterscotch disc hard candy. The only criticism I have, and I kind of expected it, is that it's 40% ABV, so it doesn't have a super long cling or a long finish to things. But if you're looking for a good, easy sip, That's probably one of the more complex 40% ABV products I've ever tasted, just because of the 3 cask blend they're using. And especially coming out of Ireland, like that is just got some really good profiles to it. Yeah, this is something I could see, if I'm wanting to sit out on the porch on a summer day and just have something kind of easy to sip on and enjoy. That's it. It's got some great spices, great fruit layers, a little bit of oakiness in there, and it all balls together and becomes a well-rounded profile in the finish here. This kind of lingers for a little bit and then just drifts off, which is kind of nice because then it kind of warrants another sip at that point. I think they got their blending right on things and their finishing times. Overall, nothing necessarily overtakes the sip or dominates the bottle. They all get their time in the spotlight on bringing across what their flavors should be bringing across with that cask finishing. And overall, it's an approachable, easy to drink dram. Like this is something you could sit around the fire pit with and kind of crush a bottle in an evening with some, half a dozen friends or so. I think it'd do good in a cocktail if you're looking to do that, or just throw it on some ice and kind of chill it down even more. That is a really good sip. Alrighty, let's talk about a grade for this bad boy. Well, typical pricing on this is like $35, $37 here in the United States. And to be honest, it's a really good dram. I give it a solid B+. The only thing I can criticize, again, I wish the proof point was a little bit higher. But if you're aiming for that kind of more easy drinking section, 40% is not a bad deal at all. The 3 cask finishing showcases itself beautifully. It's an easy to sip kind of whiskey. And again, it can be used as a cocktail mixer if you wanted to go that route, or just drink it neat or on the rocks and just really kind of sit back and enjoy it. And maybe not necessarily have all the deep nuances that some whiskeys could have, but just have a good evening out by the fire. Big thumbs up on this one. And again, if you're interested in learning about Black Beak Distillery and some of their releases, a link to their website will be down in the description area below. Go show them some love. So there you have it, folks. Black Beak Triple Threat Irish Whiskey. If you have any questions about the bottle itself, let me know down in the comment section below. I will do my best to answer it. And if you have any specific spirits I should go looking for, also let me know down below. Love doing these reviews and sharing with you the experience at home. And as always, may our last drink of the night be the best one.
And I really like it might